Hi everyone, welcome back. Please excuse the shirt. It is laundry day, so that's what I have. So that's what I'm wearing. So today I want to talk to you about safety equipment for filmmaking and photography type uses and things that people like you and me might be doing, even if it's not an actual photo shoot. So first of all, super important. I don't think you can not have one of these. Well, obviously you can. I don't think it's a good idea. So eye protection. Gotta protect your eyes. It's the most important thing. Two most important things, protecting your eyes and protecting your nuts. So you could have one of these up here, one of these down here, one around each nut. Perfect. Nope, that you shouldn't do that. But around your eyes, definitely. So why would you want one of these? Well, that's the thing, is sometimes we're in an environment where something can go into your eye. Sometimes it's just going to be annoying. Imagine if you get a piece of sand in your eye in the middle of an important shoot. So that's not always going to happen. It's probably not going to be that common. And it's probably not going to be something that I'm going to be protecting for on a regular shoot. But if I know it's going to be super windy, or if I know it's going to be super dusty, maybe filming around a beach, potentially, it really depends on the beach. Some of them, there's no problem with stuff flying into your eye. But with some of them, if it's windy, it can constantly be flying into your eye. So for that kind of use, this can be great. If I think it's going to be windy, I take one of these. If it bothers you and rain goes into your eye, if you're filming in a rainy environment, could be useful. Not because rain is going to damage your eye, but just because it's going to be annoying. For snowy stuff, because it sort of flies around a bit more rather than just go directly down, then that can go into your eye more often. And in that situation, I have actually used one of these for like a snowy type shoot. I think it's super important, and also for any time that you're building something on the shoot, when you're setting up, when you need to take a little power tool with you to set up equipment. Look, when you're just screwing in some screws, I don't know if you have to have one of these, but in my opinion, it's so useful. A screw can once in a while go flying towards your face for some reason, so it's a good idea. So when you're setting up some sort of equipment that requires something like this, some sort of prop or rain machine or whatever it is that you're doing on a shoot, sometimes you need power tools, and then this can be useful. For making stuff, when you're making stuff for your shoot, even before the shoot, so let's say you make your own props, or you modify your own props, or you need to glue something. I don't use glue without one of these because, as rare as it might seem, a bit of glue can just fling towards your face and go into your eye. And then that's going to suck. That's going to suck massive donkey balls. So for gluing, and I've not seen many people do this when they solder, when they do soldering, like in YouTube videos. I don't understand how. I have seen bits of solder, like a wire that goes bing like this and flings a piece of solder, a piece of hot metal into the air, molten metal. I've got a few pieces here on the floor where I see what molten metal does to a piece of floor. So seeing that, I know that I want one for my eyes. So for soldering, I use this, and for anything big. So for this machine, for sanding and grinding and cutting, yes, big eye protection. I wear both, like this, one there, one like that, just something like this. It's going to be awesome to have for so many reasons. For any time you're doing DIY type stuff, like when you're decorating your studio or building a glass desk for your photography type stuff, whatever. Eye protection, super important. So I use these Bole Cobra. They're a little bit more than the super cheapo ones, but they have impact protection ratings. They come with various types of coatings. I've got 3 different pairs. Also as a backup, because then if I lose one, then I don't end up in a situation where I have to go, oh, okay, fine, I won't use it for this task then. I'll just not use one. But I've got a backup and I know where the backup is. So that's why I have 2. Well, I've got 3, but a minimum of 2. And then, they do come in different coatings. You can get polarized lenses and whatever, but I just go for the clear ones. I think they're fantastic, very scratch resistant compared to other ones that I've used, and very clear. And as far as I know, I did ask the company, they said these do block UV light. That's 5 minutes on that topic. Let's try and keep the other ones quicker. So then we've got hearing protection for when you're using power tools, again, for when you're making stuff, not necessarily for shoots. But for shoots, for live events, you can potentially get ear damage from filming next to speakers at weddings and music events and stuff like that, festivals and whatever. In my opinion, you do not want to be next to speakers, next to those big ones, without ear protection. So super cheap. They're about 10p each if you buy a pack of 200 pairs. I mean 10p per pair if you buy a pack of 200 pairs. So that's what I did. Pack of 200 pairs. They've lasted me for ages and they're fantastic. These are the Contour Moldex Small, and they reduce noise by 35 decibels, which is fantastic. It's super quiet. So for flights, for sleeping in hotel rooms, for sleeping at home, for when your neighbors are being annoying and you just want to get some work done, whatever, they're fantastic. So those are the ones that I love. I've tried loads of different brands. Those are my faves. So the next up, one more thing I wanted to show you. You will be tempted to get one like this. I don't like them. I mean, this I like, but these things just fog up, even though they're kind of in the middle between those two. They fog up, in my experience. Like, these are supposed to be like super non-fogging and whatever. They fog up really quick. So that's not what I like. Maybe you'll like them. Some people do. I don't. If you're doing any sort of sanding, breathing protection, here I've got one from 3M, but I don't recommend 3M. I don't buy anything from them anymore after I learned that they test on animals, which I'm against. And so I just choose a company that doesn't test on animals. Pretty simple. And then, is there anything else? Those are the main things to cover, I think. There may be other situations where you need some protective equipment. There's going to be protective clothing for certain types of shoots, but I'm not going to go into that in this video. But those, I think, are the basics of protective equipment for things that you and me might be doing. And yeah, so hopefully you guys found this useful, and we'll have links down below if you want to use the links. You'll be supporting the channel, so thank you for that. And don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.